how you doing today? My name is Pamela. If you're just watching my videos for the very first time, today we have some promo code deals. So if you want to see what's inside here, just keep watching. Alright, so which one do I want to open first? This one I can kind of see through the bag. I don't know if you can. Maybe we'll open this one first. Pretty sure I know what this is. This is what I think it is. I got it for free. So for those who are just watching us for the very first time, my name is Pamela. And my channel is about finding things as cheap as possible, not only for myself, but for you too. So anything usually that you see me get, you can get it too. You can get it over on my Hauling with Pamela on Facebook. And I put that link down in the description so you can go right over to that page. I've gotten some awesome deals lately, and I've been posting some really awesome deals. This morning I've had a couple, like 2 or 3 or 4 90% off things that you can get super cheap. So I'm really excited. That's my famous word. You notice that in my videos, like my famous word is super cheap, because 90% off is super cheap. So this I got for free, and it's 20 bucks. 20 bucks for this little bottle, and I got it for free, and it's called Stink Eater, and it is a foot and shoe deodorizer, and my husband has really stinky feet. So does Keegan. Since the time he was like 5 or 6 months old, he's had stinky feet. Brielle's isn't so bad, but this right here, I figure for 20 bucks, and I get it for free, I'll take it. I'm surprised more people didn't jump on it, but I guess maybe stinky feet is not a thing, or they're like, I don't really want any. I'm like, okay. So, and I've had questions about the site where I get things for free, and the site that I get things for free, I can't really just give out their group name because you have to be invited by somebody that is in the group. So I can give you their name and it could take you to their page, but there's not going to be any information to get in the page. You have to be invited in the page from somebody. Like the people who started it up as a private group, and then it's by invite only. So if you're in the group, you can invite people from outside the group in, but if you're on the outside of the group, you can't come in without an invite. So it's one of those things I can't really, so it's not really a thing where I can just share the name because it really doesn't matter. I'm sorry, wish I could. We got one more package to open. I did get a couple of things, but by the way, this right here is no longer available for free. It was just at that time, I think. I don't know. You can always go try it over on my Facebook page, but I think it was not yesterday, day before yesterday. So 2 days ago. So today is the 2nd. It would have been the 31st. So if you scroll through the 31st post, you might be able to find it. I'm actually not sure if they still have it for free. They may. All right. So I was so excited to get these. I was so excited to get these. These are water shoes, you guys. They're just like you can go outside in them, just doing whatever. I'm gonna peek on Brielle. Okay, she's sleeping. Today is day 2 sleep training with Brielle, and it is going beautifully. Let me show you these real quick. Ain't these adorable? These cute little water shoes. You can wear them in water, or you can just wear them around the house. But I don't know if I'd wear them really around the house because the insole is not like you see them, they're definitely for outside. You can just slap these babies on out in the spring or the summer and just, just wear them around. Or if you're going to the beach, Or like us, our next door neighbor has a man-made pond up in the front that he keeps filtered out, and he has sand for a beach, and his grandkids and them swim over there, and they told us anytime we want to, we can go swimming. So I really don't have to leave my, yard really, because his is just next door. And I think it is like 6 feet deep. So it's over my head. I haven't went swimming in there yet, just because I have had Keegan. I've taken Keegan over there a couple times last year. Was it last year? I think it was last year. I took him over there a couple times to try and get him used to the water. And he really does like the water. Now he's a little bit older. This past summer, I didn't take him over there because I had Brielle and she was a newborn, and I was in recovery from my C-section. For those who don't know, which I don't even know if I've said anything, I've had 4 C-sections. When I was 18, I got pregnant with Austin, and he was such a big baby. He was over 9 pounds that my body wouldn't dilate. My water broke at like 11:30 at night. He's a leap year baby, so he'll have a birthday this year. My birthday broke on like the 28th at like 11 o'clock at night, and I went in, and I really wasn't feeling the labor pains, but my body was in labor. My body just wouldn't dilate to anything. They didn't give me anything to try and make it. They just was like, the doctor had told me from the jump that I probably would be doing a C-section because he's so big, and that's pretty much what they did. So then they automatically prefer that you do C-section. So when my daughter, she was automatically scheduled a C-section. Now my son was due on the 27th of February, but my water didn't break and nothing started happening until the 28th. My cat's at the window. He's just looking in at me. He's cute. Look, I gotta show you. It's just so adorable. Hear him meowing. I can hear him faintly meowing. I don't know if you can see him or not. Probably faintly. Oh gosh, he's so cute. Where was I? So, I picked the 27th because 27 is my favorite number. And so, she was born June 27th. And then, I had a C-section with Keegan, but because I was 35 when I got pregnant, I was 36 when I had him. So they automatically did monitoring my pregnancy because they consider me old in the, maternity for my age. So they monitored me. I had to go in for weekly monitoring, and they called me last minute. They were like last minute calling me and trying to set up. It was like a couple weeks before. I'm like, oh my gosh, with Paige, like right in the beginning, it was scheduled. And then with Keegan, it was like a week or two before. We got to pick one of 3 dates, and I ended up picking a Friday, which was the 6th, because my husband, him being the only one working, I'd be able to, he'd be able to have the weekend off. And so did that for him. And then with Brielle, was the same way. It was last minute, but it was 2 different doctor's offices too. I went to the doctor's office that I had Paige in, but they still scheduled my C-section late, which actually my doctor was very gracious, since she didn't even work on the day, but they wanted to schedule me later, like on the 9th of July. I had Brielle on the 5th. They wanted me to go in because they didn't really give me a date to pick. They just picked one for me, and they picked the 9th, and I just begged them, please change my date, because it was a weekend. It was a holiday weekend, and with the traveling, if my water were to break, because it was not my first child, they tend to come later. But if my water broke, I'm an hour away from the doctor's office, and it's a traveling weekend, and I'd have to go north and then south. I'd be stuck in traffic. Well, I guess I wouldn't have to go south if I was going to have a baby, but I just begged him, please, because if my water broke, what am I going to do? An hour drive, my water breaks, and I'd have to do it by myself. Like, if it happened on Monday, because my delivery was planned for a Tuesday, if it happened on a Monday and my husband was at work, I'd be packing up Keegan, having contractions, having water breaking, and driving an hour away. No. I said, please don't do it to me, please. And so my doctor said, I'll tell you what, we'll schedule it. I'm not really doing anything around the 4th of July, so we'll schedule it between the 4th or the 5th. I'll just have somebody call you, and we'll let you know which day. And then she ended up calling me and picking the 5th, which I was okay with because the 5th was a Friday. So that really was helpful for, the weekend and stuff. So anyway, yeah, I've had 4 C-sections. I had a miscarriage I had a miscarriage before Keegan. I was 11 weeks pregnant and had a miscarriage, and I was really sad about it. Adam and I had just got married. We were just buying a house together. We were looking for a house at that point. Or we had found a house or something. I don't know. I don't know if we found this house or we were just starting to look for a house. I don't really remember at that point. But we went and looked at a house, and I remember spotting a little bit that night, and in the morning I didn't stop, and I called my doctor's office, and they just said they were going to make an appointment for me to come in. But I started bleeding heavily and having period cramps and stuff like that. Oh, it wouldn't stop. I ended up having to go to the hospital down in Ann Arbor and had to do, I guess the baby came out, which I didn't see it, and I dropped, sorry, you don't want to know this, but in the doctor's office I dropped a big clump in the toilet, and they went in and scooped it out, and they said it was not the baby, but it had to have been the baby. I don't know if they didn't want to tell me, because at when I was staying at Adam's house that day. We were going to look for houses and stuff, and I was paying attention, and I didn't see anything. And so, but it wouldn't, I guess the baby came out, and when they did the ultrasound, they didn't see the baby. They only seen the sac, and the sac would not come out. So I had to go into the hospital, and then they put me to sleep, and then they removed the sac because I wouldn't stop bleeding, because my body just couldn't get that out. So D&C, I think that's called. So I was really heartbroken. And then, but I believe I will see that baby again. 11 weeks. I didn't get to see that baby. I didn't have a doctor's appointment or anything yet. So I don't know. Don't know if it was a boy or a girl. It kind of felt like it was a girl, but so did my husband. But I don't know. So anyways, yeah. Sleep training went out. Today's day 2. Last night, or today's gonna be day 3. Last night was night 2. Put her in bed at 7, a couple minutes after 7. I had filled her belly, gave her a bath, and then I put a couple lavender essential oil drops in her water. And always after she gets a bath, she's really sleepy, so I just started fitting that in the routine. Usually I give my kids a bath every other night, and I do Keegan, but with Brielle, I started making it an everyday ritual, because when she gets a bath and I put the essential oil drops in her water, it knocks her out, like she's ready for bed. So I try to get her full belly, give her a bath, and then after a bath, I'll nurse her for a couple minutes, and then put her in her crib. She did beautifully last night. She only whined for a couple minutes, and then she just whined, didn't even cry. She rolled on her belly, and then she passed out. And then I was getting ready to go to bed at 11:30. My husband goes to bed super early, and with Brielle, I've been up. My normal bedtime's been between 11 and 12, so I couldn't go to sleep that early. So I stayed up and watched TV, caught up on my shows, because I have DVR, and I don't get to watch TV during the day, so at night when everybody goes to bed, that's when Mama catches up on her shows. So I did that, and then 11:30, I was starting to go upstairs. I grabbed my charger, I grabbed the camcorder, or not the camcorder, the video monitor, started going upstairs, and I seen her head pop up. Like, she didn't cry. She woke up and was looking around, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe I'll give her a midnight cap. So I went and made her a little 3-ounce bottle of formula, because it's, helps her to sleep longer, because she stays fuller longer. So I went and did that, and she laid there on her belly, just turned her head, and I fed her that bottle, and she drank almost all of it, and then she was dozing off, so I removed the bottle and walked out of the room, and she never made a peep. So, and for naps, she's been doing really good. Yesterday, she took a 3-hour nap with no fuss. She wakes up not crying either. Keegan has been the child that never cries when he gets up. He'll wake up unless he woke up on the wrong side of the bed. But normally he'll get up in the morning and I have to have a monitor. I have to turn the monitor on to see if he's awake because he's never cried to get out of bed. He'll sit in there for hours. He'll be like, just waiting patiently for me to go get him or Adam to go get him. He don't make a peep. Briella, she woke up at 8 o'clock this morning, so she's my little sleeper. My girls so far have been my little sleepers. But both of my kids, until I sleep train them in their own crib, they don't sleep with the darn. So I suggest that for moms who are into co-sleeping. It's nice and it's convenient, especially when you're nursing at night. But your baby's never going to sleep the way that they should until they're sleeping on their own in their crib. I can guarantee it because I'm going through that now. She would wake up several times, for like a few nights. She was waking up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, wanting to hang out. None of that now. She woke up just that one time. I fed her a bottle, and then she went back to sleep, and I didn't hear a peep from her until I went in. I checked on her twice. And the second time, I seen her pop her head up, but she probably would have fell back asleep. So, anyways, been a little chatterbox. I'm waiting for Adam to come back up to the house. I hope he does while the kids are sleeping because I do not want to drag. I'd like to go to the store by myself. So this is the perfect time to do it while both of my kids are upstairs taking a nap and I can sneak off to the store. Gotta grab diapers, gotta grab bread, gotta grab milk. Really need to grab formula because I don't think it's going to last all week, but I can't buy the formula she drinks here in town, so I have to drive a half an hour away to get formula. I don't really know. I might just, I have a can up in my cupboard that will, I can always mix it if I have to and kind of slowly convert her over that until I get back to the store because I have a, Similac is really good. You fill out a form on their internet thing and they'll send you coupons for formula. I don't get WIC. I refuse to get it only because there's people out there who need it more than me. I don't want to take and use the system if I don't necessarily, I don't want to say need it because we do have really hard times, especially in the wintertime. But I just really feel like, I don't know. We don't really need it, I guess. I don't know. So I don't use WIC. So Similac sends me coupons and they sent me a $17 off. And for, I mean, if you've seen where I was really excited that I got a can for $15, you know, it's $30 a canister for Similac. So $17 off is less than half than what I'll be paying. So that'd be nice to be able to use. What'd you think of my cute little shoes? I'm not even going to ask you about the deodorant spray because, I mean, what are you going to say? Oh, that's super cool. Probably not. But these are cute. I'm really happy with these buy. I should probably put them on and see if they fit, but I'm sure they will. I think I chose, they were men's and I chose a men's 6. Yep, perfect. Men's 6. I like them. Can't wait to wear them. They're comfortable. So that's what I have today. It's Sunday, so my mail doesn't run, just UPS runs. So that's what I have. But I'm going to go. If you are just seeing my video for the very first time and you'd like to subscribe, I welcome you to do so. I would love to have you along. I'm going to be... I don't know if you've noticed on the YouTube videos, if you have a YouTube channel and you're watching this, like if you make videos, if you're an influencer on Facebook, if you're an influencer on YouTube, have you noticed how they change things down at the comments? You can see like who's commented, you can see their profile, you can see their subscriptions, you can see all this and that, and blah, 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 blah. Well, I did a big boo-boo. And I'm going to have to like fix all that. But they're just like changing things up and it is cool because then you don't have to work as hard to go and, filter things out. And you don't have to go all the way over and find out who's subscribed and who's not. You can just find out from the comments, click information and stuff like that. But anyways, it's kind of cool. But I'm going to go and try to get this video edited and uploaded. I know I'm like chit-chatting a lot and I hope you don't mind. It's kind of like a get to know me. I will have some more things coming hopefully tomorrow. I have not really peeked. I don't know if I told you how much, I think You know, and I'm not even gonna, because I'm thinking I maybe paid like $3.39 for those water shoes, and they're originally like $10. But you know me, I'm just gonna put the pictures up there. You probably already seen the pictures come. I'll put them on right when I show you the shoes. So, but all right, I will be having a limited quantity haul coming soon. I'm waiting on one more thing so that I'll have 3 things, because that's been really hard lately. I don't know if they changed the times on that, but I'm really struggling to win anything lately. I do have it in for like a big old huge 8-pound box of candy, which that'd be cool to win, but I won't find out if I won that until actually it's probably posted up there if it's processing or action required. I'll have to go check on that. I'll get back to you on that. If I won it, I'll put, yay, I won it. And if not, when I upload the video, I will put thumbs down, action required or something. But it'd be really exciting to win something like that. And then I'll show it to you when I get it. But I'm just gonna, so I'm gonna go. I will see you all later. Thank you. Don't forget to hit the bell so you can see when I upload another video. See what kind of goodies that you could be getting. Go over and check my page. I put a lot of goodies on there today, and I will continue throughout the day. Check back. I don't know if there's a button up there around the top post or a couple posts. It says sort. It'll be in gray and it'll say sort. If you hit that and then hit recent posts, then you can see the posts that are recent. But if you want to continue to scroll through there, hey, go back and check some of my deals from yesterday. The promo codes may still work. So, and a lot of times, especially like my 80 or 90% off codes, sometimes they'll have an expiration date when the codes will expire. So as long as there's product, the code will work. So give it a shot. Have fun, get to shopping, and I'll see you later. Bye.